Hey friends, welcome back to the beautiful British Canal Network. It's another one of May's vlogs as she navigates the highs and lows of solo life aboard her 62-foot floating home. This week I share my top tips on how to best feel safe on the canals, not without a bit of DIY drama. Let's face it, it can feel vulnerable on a towpath with your home on display. But with these important safety measures, you can rest easy that all is well. A special thanks to Eufy from Anchor for supporting this film. You're going to want to keep watching as they are giving away one of their amazing cameras to one of my subscribers. Enjoy! I have been living on this boat for 3 years now. A year and a half of that I have been solo and on my own. But while I've been in this time of my life on my own, I've also been in a really safe place. I've been close to family, I've been in an area that I know really well, and generally have felt very safe being here. It's summer 2024 and it's time to move on, it's time to explore the canal network. I mean, I live on a floating home. I might as well use that to my advantage and go enjoy life and enjoy the canal network, meet up with some friends and have a new adventure. Moving away from my safe place, safety has been on my mind. How can I make myself feel more safe on this boat as I go and explore and go out into new territory and step out of my comfort zone? So here are 6 things that make me feel safe on my narrowboat. The first thing I have done is I've installed some new locks on my boat. Originally I had this measly little lock that basically was super easy to break off, and now I've got double protection on my front door. Also, the protection I had on the back was rubbish, but George and I, we put our heads together and we found a solution to enable me to put on a bigger, better, chunkier lock that's going to feel a lot more secure. The next thing I have done is I have bought these solar lights. They have actually been on my boat for a while now, but I had to take them off to paint the boat. Another thing I've considered is to foster a dog. I think it can be quite challenging for a foster dog to come onto a boat. So I did say that I would accept boat dogs that have already lived on boats. I think that's just fair, because otherwise it can be quite scary. Another thing that I do whenever I'm in the boat is I have the towpath side blinds always down. When I go away, I basically make sure all the blinds are down, not just a couple of them, all of them, so that nobody can see in. The main thing for me is worrying about the boat when I go away. While I'm on the boat, I don't feel insecure. I feel very capable and much safer on the boat than when I leave her. When I leave her, anything could be happening to her and I wouldn't know what's going on. So having security cameras on board, for me, is the best way to make me feel safe as I leave the boat, and will also protect me while I'm in the boat too. I'm a very greedy goose and I have 2 amazing security cameras. This is the S220 SoloCam. It is powered by this tiny solar panel on top of it, which means that there is continuous power going into the camera. This little cutie only needs 3 hours of direct sunlight. It can operate in temperatures between -20 and 50 degrees centigrade. And as long as I put this and install it correctly, also wind, which we get a lot of on the canal. This next beast is the S340 dual camera. And this basically rotates. So when anyone's walking past the boat, I'll be able to follow them as they walk past. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, that's right. I'll be able to track them, which is kind of creepy and kind of awesome at the same time. Inside the box, we have the camera and a solar panel which connects to it. You have a long wire and a short wire in case you want to install it a bit further away. I had a security camera in the past that I ended up taking off the roof and putting it in a drawer, and then it ended up going to charity because I had to get a subscription to make the camera actually work properly. And with these guys, I don't have to do that. So I am going to officially properly install them today. Definitely this one. This one I'm a little bit sure where to put it, but maybe you can help me figure that out. Looks like the sun is shining, which is great for the cameras, but not so much for my face. So, yeah. I'm going to start by installing the S220 on the front of the boat. I'm going to use this, whatever this is called, and attach it to the handrail. And then I'll be able to attach the camera itself so it's facing forward towards the door. So that's the plan there. But this is a bit long. I need to cut this with an angle grinder now. And also I need to drill some holes to actually fit the camera onto it. So I'm going to do that now. I don't have a clamp. Doesn't feel safe, doesn't feel safe. Oh my God, disaster has just struck. I took my eye off the ball for a second and somehow the metal piece that I was drilling just jumped off the table and landed in the frickin' canal. I'm gonna have to try and get it. I don't have a magnet. I lost my magnet as well. Oh! Okay, let's try and do this. And then I remember I have these tiny magnets attaching my boat raffle advertisement to the boat. But they are tiny. How the hell am I meant to get it out with this? Maybe if I attach it to a long piece of metal and put it in a bag so I don't lose the magnets, that will work. Nope, the bag is a hindrance. Rope, let's try rope. And she's magnet fishing. Oh my God! I can't believe I did that. I figured it out. I got it out. I got it out of the water. I'm so happy I persisted because drilling that hole there was done in the boatyard and I did not want to do that again. I mean, this hole hasn't even finished yet and I've been going at it for about 15-20 minutes, it feels. So, oh, thank you, Lord. Whew. All right, where were we? Let there be holes. There she is. Looking right at you, baby. Alright, so that's the S220. And now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this bad boy. The fact that it can spin all the way around means that the best position would actually just be like floating in the air, like here, because then it could like literally follow you all the way around. But that's going to require a whole other piece of kit on top of my boat and all that stuff. So I thought about potentially putting it on this cast iron old school chimney, not chimney, what's it called? Exhaust. It's an exhaust. That's going to be a bit of a mission. It's really clever. It can sense where you are. So if I move here, there we go, it turns towards me. Hello. I don't really want to rush this decision about where this is going to go. So I'm going to temporarily fit it to the cast iron thing with something else and maybe some rope and stuff. And then, yeah, maybe you can come up with some suggestions of where you think it should go and how I should mount it and how I best drill through this cast iron thing, because I mean it also moves. It also does this, look. So if the camera was on there, I suppose it wouldn't, it would just hold, it would just hang there. I need to get a sheet of metal, I think, and drill the sheet of metal into that, because then it's going to sit flat and flush on a sheet of metal there, like that. Yeah, and then the solar panel can sit on top of the exhaust, which, by the way, is not the exhaust anymore. All right, let's put it up temporarily and see how it looks. All right, we're going to play The Intruder, coming up to the boat. Oh my God, it spotted me.
Bored, eh? What are you going to do about it, eh?
It's following me. Oh. There's also this like hook that's already there. I wonder if I could create something that comes out, up to here, and then like out again, so that then it can have its full access here. Maneuvering the boat, I don't need security then because I'm on the boat. So I just need to, oh, it's looking at me. I just need to basically remove it, which is really easy to clip on and off. So yeah, maybe that would be a better shout actually. A bit more effective, and yeah, that would be really cool. All right, I just need to put my thinking cap on.
Both cameras can be accessed via the eufy app, where all the features come to life. With AI, human tracking, 2K quality, and a tilting dual camera on the S340, you're fully protected.
Hello there.
I feel much more secure knowing I'm heading into larger towns and through cities. When I leave the boat from time to time, I can check up on her and make sure she's still floating.
Oi, get lost.
To be in for the win for one of these amazing cameras, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like the video and comment your favourite eufy product from the range. Entries close 24th of June 2024. Thank you eufy by Anchor for making me feel much safer.
So what is the sixth thing that makes me feel safe living alone on this narrowboat? Well, it's all in my mind. I can, like we all can, have days where I have these intrusive thoughts like, oh my god, someone is going to come onto this boat and hurt me, or oh my god, I'm going to get back to the boat and somebody's broken in and stolen all of my stuff, or just wrecked the place. And these thoughts, they happen to me, and when they happen to me, I know why they're happening to me. They're happening to me for multiple reasons. It could be that I've had a particularly emotional day. It could be part of my cycle. It could be that I am specifically anxious about something, or something's triggered me, or I've had a difficult conversation. And that is when the intrusive thoughts start to come in for me. Maybe I've had a bad night's sleep. So I can rationalize in my head when I have these horrible, horrible thoughts that come in and fear comes up. I can rationalize in my head that it's my mind. It's my mind playing tricks on me. My mind is trying to keep me safe. That's what it's designed to do. It's very, very good at that. And it's just about understanding, okay, what is actually a threat here and what is not. Unfortunately, we are exposed now to the news of lots and lots of horrible things and threats that happen in the world, and so much horrible, horrible shit does happen to people in this world. There's a choice. You can either choose to listen to that and bring that into your own life and allow that fear to stop you from doing things, or just make you feel really anxious and scared all the time. Or you can choose to not be afraid. You can choose that today I'm going to get on with it, and I'm not going to let the fear of something really bad happening to me stop me from living the life I want to live. So ultimately that's my mindset, and that is what keeps me safe, is just knowing the mind is an interesting jungle. It's just a wild thing in there, and you are not your mind. I am not my mind. I am more than my mind. I am the consciousness that lives within me, and that is what I choose to nurture. That's what I choose to build awareness from. And yeah, I just trust. I trust that everything's going to be okay, and so far, so good.
A huge heartfelt thank you to the weekly supporters who donate to the channel. This film was produced a little bit early, so I'll have to share your names next week. But for now, stay safe out there, not just in your home, but be safe in your mind state. If you're afraid, then you are unsafe. The only way to overcome fear is to move into it. Do the things you're scared to do. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Fear doesn't know how strong you truly are. Until next time, folks, love ya.